Okay, hello everyone. Welcome, welcome. Thank you guys for coming to our team call, our team Zoom call on Tuesday. Al and Cheryl Lewis here with the big time team. Hey, we got a special guest here, so we're going to get right into this, all right? We're going to introduce to you guys Yoli Perez. Now, Yoli is a platinum executive, and, you know, she hasn't been in the business for too long. I mean, less than a year she's been in the business. And she has one of the fastest growing teams in Zija. She's always at the top of all of the leaderboards in any of the contests that we're in. And I'm going to tell you what, the last contest, or this current contest, guess who's at the very top of that leaderboard? Woo-hoo. One of her partners. Not only is she up there, but one of her partners is up there. So she's showing people how to do this thing. So, listen, 2018, we were there. We were there at the Zija Summit. And they were like, hey, the rookie of the year for Zija is Yoli Perez, man. The place went crazy, okay? So Yoli's going to share with us her story. She's going to give us some insights on some things that she's doing that can help us in our business success. And Yoli, hey, we had this call. We're going to sit on this call as long as you talk. So I'm going to be quiet now and let you go. Do your thing. Thank you, Yoli, for joining us. Welcome to the call.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate you all having here. And I'm actually pretty excited for you all and for your team. I'm actually excited to share what is helping me, right? Because I want to help you all. And I'm not sure. I've been in Zija it's been 13 months now, a little bit over a year. And throughout that time, I actually got on Zija for weight loss. And I had suffered with my weight for over 20 years. I was in a really bad depression, and I couldn't find the way out. Tried many shots, diets, pills, you name it. I tried it. And so basically gave up on trying so many different things, even considered doing the gastric bypass. And so I personally saw a friend of mine that was losing weight. And I asked him, you know, what was he doing to lose weight? And he had told me that he was drinking a product that Raymond Horta promoted. So I was like, you know what? I've seen Raymond Horta's videos for about 9 months now, and I'm really skeptical. He was at that time saying he had lost 100 pounds. I didn't know Raymond personally. I would just see, you know, his pictures and all, but I was still really skeptical, you know, because of trying so many things. We're all skeptical, right? So, to make a long story short, I was down in the dumps one day, and I had prayed about it, and Smiley was his name is Smiley, our friend. He was put in front of me again, and I said, you know what? For a reason, God put this guy in front of me again today, and today's the day that I'm going to try this. Are we good, or am I frozen? Are we good? Okay, perfect, because Cheryl's frozen. I just want to make sure we're good. Okay, so from then on, I said, you know what, Smiley, I need the number to that guy who helped you lose so much weight. Smiley went from a 42 to a 36 in Pat, like in a 3-month span. And so I was amazed, and I made that phone call. And I remember making that call that day, and when I called, a gentleman named Ozzy answered. And I didn't know Ozzy either. And Ozzy now has lost 163 pounds with Zija. So at that time, when I told him how I was feeling and what I was doing, and I had tried all these different things, he could relate to my story. And so he told me, you know what, we have something, this can help you. And I said, okay. And he said, would you commit to this for at least 90 days? And me, you know, I was really desperate. I said, you know what, I'm going to do this. I'm going to commit to this for 90 days. I had never really and truly fully committed to something for so long for my weight loss. So I told him, okay, I'm going to commit to it. I'm going to do it exactly as you tell me to do. And you're not going to hear from me for a month. And he's like, why? And I said, because I don't want to get on something. I'm going to weigh myself. And then in a week or two, like I didn't lose any weight, and I'm just going to be discouraged and I'm going to quit, because that was me, right? So I even moved the scale from my restroom to the other side of the house, to the other restroom, so I wouldn't be weighing myself constantly. And so I decided to, you know, I got on the journey. I was really excited to get the products. And I actually, before I started the products, I was addicted to sweet tea, like a crackhead on crack addicted. So I remember one of the first things I said is, I'm going to have to give up the sweet tea. And I gave it up cold turkey. Till this day, I haven't drank any sweet tea. And it's amazing because I love it. Yeah. So 2 weeks in, I stuck to the system. And I'm going to share that with you guys here shortly. I stuck to the system. And in the first 2 weeks, I lost 28 pounds. I couldn't contain not weighing myself. So after 2 weeks in, I felt like a little energy. I wasn't sleepy when I was eating my lunch anymore. And so I decided to weigh myself. I broke the promise and I weighed myself and I cried. I was like, oh my God, 28 pounds. I was amazed. It gave me the confidence and the motivation that I needed to keep going on this journey. So from there on, the first month, I lost 39 pounds. That's like 4 bags of 10-pound bags of potatoes. So imagine losing 4 of those. Imagine when you carry one, when you go grocery shopping and you carry one of those, you know how it is. So imagine losing 4 of those. I was like, whoa. So that's why my body was feeling really good. So I made it a goal and I said, you know what? My goal is to lose 100 pounds. And that was my first goal, right? First goal really was to stay on the system, which I got that. The second goal was to lose 100 pounds. And so we were going to go to I got invited to go to Summit, which was in Florida. And I was really excited. And I said, man, you know what, Raymond, I'm going to lose 100 pounds. I want to do this before I go. So I gave it my all. I stuck to the system. A little bit over 4 months, I lost 100 pounds. And that was, wow. I mean, that's something you use when you have gastric bypass, right? And such a short amount of time. From then on, I stuck to the system. I've been on it for 13 months now. I've lost 150 pounds. And my life has just been completely changed, because of it. Wow. Not only in health-wise, I got in it for health reasons, to lose weight, and that was it. The business side came with losing weight and sharing my story. I don't sell CJ, I share my story. That's truly what it is. And I tell Cheryl that, I tell everybody in Zija that, because most people think they try to do this as a business and try to sell stuff. I don't like to be known as this person, like when my friends are around, like, yeah, here comes Yoli, like she wants to sell me something. Like that's not me, and I don't want to be known for that. I basically share my story and people get inspired by it. I can share, hey, you know what, man, I was feeling like you were, and this stuff has literally, helped me and saved me. And if you want to try it, like, here it is. And most people do, So that's what happened with me losing weight. And then like I said, the business side came with losing weight as me just sharing it, not overwhelming people, Yes, I knew, of course, when I first started getting healthy, I knew that I wanted to help some people. And those people were my close loved ones and my family and friends, right? And I did tell, like, my father and my mother, both of them were, suffered with diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, PTSD, post-traumatic stress syndrome. I mean, a whole bunch of different things. And those were the people that I wanted to help first and just, share with them what it was doing for me. Of course, my whole family, saw the change in me and were asking. And so from there on, I just started sharing my story and it just started growing and growing. And I mean, right now I've been in the business now for doing the business. It's been about 11 months. It hasn't been the full year of doing the business, but I've signed up personally, me, myself, like over 500 people.
Wow. Yoli, you already dropped some bombs in your testimony and everything. So I just want to go back. You said that you had you had some depression going on or something. A lot of people in your family suffer with PTSD. They had different issues that they were dealing with, health issues, diabetes, and high cholesterol, and all these other things. So you shared it with those people first. So from what I gathered from what you were saying, is first thing you told them, hey, I don't even want to talk to y'all in 30 days. I'm going to see if this stuff is going to work for me. And then you got the results. And then you started talking about the results that you were sharing. There's one thing that you say. What do you say every time somebody say, hey, we need to share a story, share our products, we want to get people interested? There's something that your team actually say. You say, hey, lead with something. What did y'all?
Lead with results.
That's right.
Sell themselves. You don't have to sell anything. If you have results, they're proven results, and that's going to sell all day than me showing you something that you have no idea if you have results or not. But our whole team, how we work is we lead with results. So we try to get everybody on our team that we sign up to get results. So going into that part of it, the business side of it, is the follow-up. That's the most important thing. First of all, when you get somebody on the system, and I'll talk about how we're going to sign those people up, right? But when we get somebody on the system, the first and foremost important thing is to follow up. Hey, you know, me personally, we do live videos a lot, you know, and so we get all these people that we don't even know. Like, I have people that sign up from California or from Florida or from Mexico or from here or there, and I don't know them, but I see them come into my holding tank, and I'm like, oh my God, who's this person? So I have to go back into Facebook and look when I did the message, you know, and I'll message them like, hey, I saw you ordered the system. Can you give me your number? Here's my number. Give me a call when you get the product. I'd love to go over with you, and I'd love to show you what we do to get, you know, these results, how you can help the system, right? Because if you're already investing money in your health by buying this, then might as well do it the right way, right? So
Yoli, real quick, I want to hit this on the head because it is a system when you said the system, because you actually asked questions and reached out to your friend because your friend led with results. You saw, hey, look, he went from a 42 to a 30 something in pant size. He's losing a lot of weight. So he led with results, and you reached out to him. And then he basically, or whoever contacted you, asked you that critical question. Hey, would you commit? Are you able? Can you commit for 90 days? And that's the beginning of that process. Is that correct?
Yes, that's the key. Now, when I go back and I remember what Ozzy asked me, now it makes perfect sense of where he was going, right? So he asked me, like I said, and the funny part is that my friend Smiley, the guy that I saw, he doesn't do this as a business. So even Raymond told him, like, hey, you know what? You got this girl, Yoli. He's like, no, I don't have time for any of this. So he still doesn't do the business. He just sends all these people now to me, right? But going back to Ozzy, when I called him, he was like, so how much weight are you wanting to lose? Was at first he said, hey, so you know what? I can relate to you. That's how I was feeling. And you know what? He's like, how much weight are you trying to lose? And if you all want to write this down, these are like key points right here, bullets. Question number 1, when somebody asks you, what are you taking? Oh, well, I'm on this all natural, you know, all organic system, and it has all the nutrients, and you can go through everything Supermix has, right? It's an easy 3-step system. Then how much weight are you wanting to lose? Yeah, because they're going to ask you, they're going to tell you all day, oh my God, yes, I need that. Everybody needs it, right? They're going to tell you, I need it. How much weight? And then they're going to say 50 pounds, 100 pounds. Perfect. I have something that can help you. Key point right here. May I make a personal recommendation? So you're putting it back on them. If you can, and there's never going to be anybody that has reached out to you that's going to tell you no. Reached out to you for a reason, right? So now you put it on them. They're going to say yes. So you can say, okay, well, I started on this system, and I always tell them I started on the Builder Plus system, which is, if y'all are familiar with this, the Builder Plus is really a 2-month system, but we sell it as a 3-month system. And I'll talk about that right now. Okay, so 3 months, because remember, in the Builder system, you're going to get a white box that has 30 days and another white box that has 30 days. And inside of those, you're going to get those little white boxes. Let me see that here. These little white boxes right here that come inside of each one has 4 days, right? So you're going to get 2 of these, 1 in each box, and then they're going to give you 5 extra boxes of this inside that kit. So that's a total of 28 days. So that's your 90 days, 30 days. So that's your 3 months right there. So that is why you're going to tell them you commit to this for 90 days, and that kit is going to be the 90 days you just asked them before. If you could commit to this for 90 days, somebody that's in dire, desperate need to lose weight or get healthy is always going to tell you, yes, I'm ready to change my life. We're sick and tired of living like this, and I'm going to do whatever it takes. So that's where I ask them, okay, well, you know what? I'm going to recommend that this is a system that I started with. Not sure if you can afford it or not, but this system runs you $330 right now. And this is how I sell it. I'm acting like if I'm selling it to you right now. Right now, this system is really a 2-month system, but they give you an extra month. So that's 3 months worth for the price of 2. If you think $330 is too much, we do have a system for 1 month. It's called the Basic 30, and it's $199. So $199 for 1 month or $330 for 3 months. That's $110 a month. All day they're gonna tell you, you know what? I said, yep, the 3-month kit, that promo is a more bang for your buck, right? Yep. You know what? I'm gonna take that one. And if for any reason they tell you, you know what, man, I think that's still too expensive. I can't afford $330. I'm like, well, do you know somebody who would want to take this journey to take it on with you? Because if you do, you can get somebody to sign with you and split it for $165. If you split $330 by 2, it's $165. And you're going to get a month and a half, and that person's going to get a month and a half. So you're still getting, remember, 1 month for $199. Now you split that $330 in half, $165, but you're going to get a month and a half. So you're still going to get another half month more, and you're going to pay still less money. So that's a selling point right there. So, and then, so what we say is, hey, you know what? And usually, you know, somebody who wants to lose weight. Well, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to talk to my friend. 165 sounds better than 199. You're going to get a month and a half. You know what? Next month, then you get your friend to sign up. So next month, you're going to sign up, and then you're going to sign your friend up, right? So the next month, you'll go half with her. By next month, believe me, there's already, oh, this person wants it, this person wants it, this person wants it. So you start building it like that and telling them, hey, you know what? I know how you can get it for free. But the key is, they ask us all day, how do you sell 330s? To us, it's easy because we sell it like that. We don't sell it like, oh, here's a system for $330. No, you got a 330 system for $110 a month, or you can buy each month for $199. What do you want to do? Imagine $330, $199, that's $600 if they buy it every month, or if you buy this one, $330. That's a very big difference. That's almost double.
That is crazy, Yoli. That's
like awesome.
Crazy.
If you put it that way, then they'll open their, oh yeah, like, so you know what, man? And I always tell them, because I heard this, I don't remember who said it. I think it was, I don't remember. I think it was, what's his, I forgot, but I heard it from somebody, and they said, it doesn't matter. And I tell people that all the time. It doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter what car you have, what house you live in. If you don't have your health, nothing else matters. You can be the richest person, and if you're not healthy, it doesn't matter how much money you have, because you're not going to be able to enjoy it or anything if you don't have your health. So they'll be like, oh yeah, that makes sense, right? I'm like, yeah, because, you know, usually I like to play poker, so I'll deal with people that like to like play poker, and they're here spending money. I'm like, hey dude, like, you know, come on. Come on, what are you waiting for? No, but do you all have any questions on that part of the selling part before I move on to the next thing I'm going to talk about? Does anybody have any questions about how you sell that 330, or the name of the system is called the Builder Plus? That is the 330 system, the Builder Plus. Make sure though that you ask them if they're caffeine sensitive, or if they have high blood pressure. Then, you know, you ask them, because that one has the burn pills that has caffeine. So you just need to double check that. Right now, I have been speaking to Zija, and they're going to come out with soon in the near future a caffeine sensitive Builder Plus system. So for right now, they don't have it because, usually if anybody has caffeine sensitive, then, you've got to go with the PM pills. That's the only ones that don't have caffeine. So it's very rare when I have somebody that does it. Usually, you'll ask them if you can drink a Coke or a cup of coffee. This has like 1/10 of it. So if you're good with that, then start with 1 pill and then upgrade it to the 2 burn pills. So now usually everybody will be like, oh, no. Yeah, I want that one. That's the one that I want.
Yeah. Well, we know that one has the energy and all of that too. So I know you're going to talk about it, but okay. So for a lot of us, we used the system, but we were not getting the results that Yoli, Perez, and her team was getting. And so we want to know, what else can we do to maximize those results? If you can talk on that for us.
Sure, for sure. Okay, so when I decided to do this, I decided that, like I mentioned earlier, that we're going to do this and we're going to do it the right way because you're investing money. It's not like just, you're throwing away money, right? You're not going to throw away the money. When you really want to lose weight, you're really in desperate need, you know what? I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this with a positive mindset and all. So let me see if it lets me share it. This is what let me see if I can you all see that? Can everybody see that or no?
Yes, we can see it.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure most of y'all, a lot of y'all have heard of keto. So what I tell people, this is a list. I just kind of want to show it to you all a little bit here. I will, Cheryl and Al will have it to send it to you guys. This is what I tell people, and this is what God put on earth. These, your proteins, your nuts, your fruits, what you can snack on. This is something that I would stick to, that we stick to as a team. And let me show you this up. Can you see that one?
Well, we have the fit to fat to fit.
Okay, let me go. Can you see that one?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So this is what I made. Well, as I was doing the system, I would talk a lot to Dr. Platt or Dr. Johnson, I need some help, I need some ideas, so on and so forth. And a lot of these things here we found out that we think are healthy, but are really not healthy. Like, for instance, chewing gum, or like the Cokes. I used to be a really big fan of chewing gum. I always had gum with me. And chewing gum, even though it says sugar-free, I found out that they have refined sugars. And so when you chew gum or you put any type of sweet stuff in your body, what it does, it confuses your pancreas, and you plateau for 24 to 48 hours. So no matter how much you're, eating clean or doing this or that, you're going to plateau. So if you're going to eat clean, might as well, do it right. For instance, like, well, I don't know if y'all everybody can read the list here? Y'all can take a picture of it, or
yeah, we can see it.
We can see it, and we can send it out to them too.
Perfect. And then right here it says no protein shakes or protein bars. This is everything but Zija. And I'm going to tell you why, not because we want to sell you more, but because Zija's protein shakes and protein bars are all plant-based. So these types of protein shakes and bars that I'm talking about is like from, the protein stores, or like the Atkins shakes or stuff like that, that are man-made. So does anybody have any questions on this list right here?
So, okay, I was going to say real quick, Monica, I think I saw your hand. Another thing is to drink plenty of water. You can't neglect that as well. So,
yes, I was just going to go over that. I was going to tell you guys that I know it's really hard. I hated water, like literally hated water. Believe me, I love water. Like, I have my water, I have my More Clear, and all I drink all day is like water, because it's helped me lose so much weight as well. So what the doctor told me was, like, if you weigh 300 pounds, you need to drink at least 150 ounces of water a day. I know it's hard, and it sounds really hard. Believe me, like I said, sometimes I sit here on my table at night eating dinner, and I have my gallon in front of me, like here we go, like I gotta drink another cup, but eventually, as you start getting the results and seeing them, drinking water, it's just going to become a natural, it's just going to become natural that you're going to want to be, drinking or eating what's going to help you, right? So so whatever you weigh, divide that in half, and that is what you're supposed to drink in water per day in ounces. So for example, like I said, if you weigh 300 pounds, you have to drink at least 150 ounces of water.
Yeah.
It's hard to start doing it first day, but gradually start increasing it.
Uh-oh. She's a little frozen. Monica, I know you wanted to ask a question, so you'll have to unmute. Yoli's going to come back.
Right.
And try to get to that level.
There she is.
All right. Yeah, you froze for a minute, Yoli.
Monica had a question.
Yeah.
Just a quick question. On the list here, you do say no yogurts. I mean, I usually tend to do non-dairy yogurts, like the coconut milk. So no on that either, I'm assuming.
You know, you might want to check what sugars are on there, and you might want to check the carbs on there. Because what you're trying to what your goal here is low carbs. Low carbs. So like I was sharing with Cheryl and with Albert, was that, give me a second, let me get out of this screen. Did y'all screenshot it? I mean, did y'all take a picture of it, or are you good? Because Cheryl will have it anyways. Okay, let me stop sharing it. Oops, where am I?
Yeah, we can send that to you guys, so don't fret if you couldn't get a good screenshot.
Right, and also, just so you can know, Yoli, Gina got a question too. I saw her raise her hand. So,
go ahead. That's fine. She can go ahead.
Okay. Hi, Yoli. Thanks so much. That's awesome information. I was curious. I had a couple of questions about the restrictions in the diet. So for almond milk, for example, why not unsweetened almond milk?
Okay, so this is, I never really asked that. This is what I'm going to tell you what they told me. And then it might answer your question. So they told me, the doctor told me, if you eat what God put on earth, then you're good. So when you go grocery shopping, and if you shop on the outside aisles of the grocery store, which is your vegetables, your fruits, your meats, poultry, chicken, dairy, then you're good, right? God put it on earth. Everything in the middle is man-made. So I asked, what about almond milk? And he's like, have you ever seen a breast on an almond tree, like in a tree? I'm like, so, you know, have you ever seen a breast on an almond, something like that? And I was just like, no.
Well, like, it is a juice. It's not really milk, but it's pressed.
So I was just like, okay, so I don't drink it, but my husband, I mean, he drinks it. Of course, my husband doesn't follow everything I do, but I just really try to stay away from all milk. But I mean, if you can try it.
Oh, I drink it every day, and I drink it in a smoothie. That's why I'm asking. With my plant protein. With my
plant protein. I make the plant protein with water. When I drink it with water.
Yeah. And I had a question when you were asking about the water, or when you're talking about drinking the water. I actually love drinking water, so it's not a problem for me, but I know that some people can't stand to drink water. So can you, did Dr. Plant and them say it's okay to have like our hydrates and our recovers in the water?
Absolutely. So the most probably would be two hydrates a day. What they did recommend me, and it does work. I carry them in my purse all the time, is the lemon oil and the orange oil. I was not passionate about oils whatsoever at all. And so I tried the 2 drops of lemon and 2 drops of orange, and it actually tastes really, really good. Like me personally, I can't put trim and tone in my water. I just feel it's so strong. But if I put lemon and orange, it tastes really good. So I don't know. It's pretty funny, but I'm not sure what else trim and tone has in it that it's too much for me.
Mm-hmm.
Lemon tastes really good, and it's actually really good to detox your body and to clean out your kidneys and all that stuff. So if anybody who just doesn't like water alone, or lemon or lime, grapefruit, there's just so many different essential oils you can actually add that are very beneficial. And
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
I just had one more question, and it was back to, you repeated over and over again how you stuck to the system and you committed for 90 days. And so I have several people who have been on the basic 30 and they haven't had the results. Now I'm going to share with them some of these dietary things. I know for a fact one of them drinks a lot of coffee with sweetener and things like that. So I know there's some things that maybe aren't optimizing their the nutrition and everything they're getting. But what would be some of the common things that people say to you that they're not getting the results? Is there a problem with the tea, or is there a problem with the trim and tone, like you were saying?
Yes. So the biggest one I get, and so we always put it out there, the biggest one I get is I hate detoxing and going to the restroom. I'm like, it's a system for a reason, and it works together. Like, you put the nutrition, you get the fat burners, and then you detox your body. Like, you need, like, if it wasn't a system, then they wouldn't even have it in place. They have it for a reason together. And that is exactly how Dr. Johnson explained it to me one time. She was like, well, it's a system for a reason. I'm like, absolutely. You know what? And I totally agree. Because how can you not? Everybody's like, oh, I hate that it makes me go to the restroom. I'm like, where do you want this stuff to go? Like, how do you want to wait and not take it out of your body? So detoxing is the main thing. The second one is, a lot of people don't like the way that the daily tea tastes. Personally, I tell them, if you need it, drink it. If you don't feel that you need to suppress your appetite and your cravings more, then don't drink it. And don't add anything to it, any sweeteners or anything. Just drink the detox tea the way it is, and drink the daily tea hot or cold. Like, prepare it the same way. What I do tell people is, I'm not sure if any of you all get people that always tell you, like, after the detox, oh my God, I have really bad cramps. Do you all get that? Okay. So how they can what do you tell them when they tell you that?
I tell them that they need to steep it for about a minute and no longer than that, so that it's just light and they can kind of gradually ease into it. So
okay, so
sometimes they steep it for too long and it's too strong.
I tell everybody steep it for 20 minutes minimum. But what we do is, so you won't get cramps, and you should tell everybody this, and then if they feel like they don't need it, then that's okay. So boil the water in the stove, put it in a coffee mug, then steep the bag for 20 minutes. After that, drink it warm to hot, and then 10 minutes after that, follow it with a cold glass of water. If they drink a cold glass of water 10 minutes after, they will not get any cramps. Yep, and it works every time. The ones that usually get the cramps mainly is going to be people that are really, really thin. Just watch that. Anybody that's really, really thin, they'll be the ones that are going to get the cramps more than somebody actually that's a little bit, with more weight. But yes, I tell everybody, just drink that cold glass of water after. And then some people eventually, like me, I don't need it. My husband doesn't need it. My daughter doesn't need it. But there is people that do need it. So I warn them ahead of time. I actually have it on my, I'll send it to Cheryl. And I actually wrote out the whole kit, how to drink it, the way we drink it ourselves, how to prepare it, about the pills, about the trim and tone, the different ways to take trim and tone, either in your water, topically with coconut oil or any type of carrot oil, to put it under your tongue for metabolism. So I put all the different ways to drink it, and also the daily tea. I put everything on there. And so we did mention about the cold glass of water for cramps, where the detox tea is. So we did that with you guys. It's so much easier than going by what the instructions that are on here are not. People need to feel more like, oh, okay, yeah, I understand. And I think the way we put it out there fully answers, the questions and stuff. And I also have the one for the AM and PM, in case anybody has a caffeine sensitive. I have that instructions how to take that system as well too. So if you need that one, we can get you that one too. Does anybody else have any questions on the food lists or anything like that? No?
I think we're good.
Okay, so I had a question. Can you let somebody else have the question? Can you scroll and see?
Yeah, I don't.
I have to say one thing. I'm so sorry. I have to interject. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. The keto thing. I just want people to please be very, very cautious. Please eat lean protein. Please don't sit there and think you can have all the cheeseburgers in the world without the bun. Just eat the lean, clean protein. Thank you very much. Sorry, I had to say that.
That's a good thought.
I'm a chicken fan. I love to eat like chicken, and I was explaining to him the other day, like I eat chicken mainly every day.
And see, and that's what I was going to ask, unless somebody else had a question, was if you can give the team some examples of what you eat, like a menu, like what you, because we have what you can have and not have, but give us some examples of what your diet looks like, what your menu looks like.
So in the morning, because I wasn't really a fan of breakfast before. In the mornings, I'll drink my super mix and I'll take the 2 burn pills. I take them both at the same time, and with my super mix. And then from there, you can eat something like bacon and egg or turkey bacon and egg. Down here, I'm not sure over there, but down here where there's like chorizo, like the Mexican sausage, or like pork sausage, cheese, like omelets. Maybe you could put some spinach, tomatoes, onions in there, stuff like that. For lunch, I usually have, I love rotisserie chicken with avocado. I have all types of chicken, chicken. But sometimes I'll eat a piece of steak. I used to love steak. I don't know now. I just don't crave it as much. I just, what else? Well, you can eat salad, and you can have some dressings with the keto. You gotta just look them up, And for dinner, usually the same thing. I usually eat chicken or like a turkey hamburger, turkey patties, ground beef, ground chicken, ground turkey in the crock pot. I usually leave like a turkey breast or something in the crock pot, and we'll eat that with some veggies and stuff. There's a whole bunch of stuff. Meatloaf,
Awesome. Hey.
Meatloaf or ground turkey or with, ground beef.
Hey, I just wanted to say we're going to probably get off at about 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes till, because I have another a training call after. So that's cool. I just wanted to give everybody a heads up. So Yoli, we want to make sure that you give us more of the info that we need. That's great on the food and everything. Appreciate that. Thanks for asking, because man, I'll be eating the same thing for every meal. So, go ahead to the next piece, and if we come back, or if anybody had questions, don't stop asking questions. It's just just wanted to let y'all know.
For sure. Okay, so on the next thing we're going to talk about is how to get your team to duplicate, how to work with your team. And on working with the team, what I started doing, of course, like I told you earlier, the first and foremost thing is to get your team results. So follow-up is going to be the most important thing. When you follow up with somebody and you start helping them get results, then they start sharing their results, right, and inspiring others. So how we do that is, get them to follow up, and then from there, tell them, hey, you know what, if you know anybody who can benefit from this, we have a program that you can get your product for free. It's Club 500, Club 1,000. And so if you can go get 7 people a month to buy Super Mix, 7 people, that's easy. It's not hard. Buy Super Mix or so on and so forth, you can start getting your product for free. Now, what we do is once we start signing or get our team to sign up, we get them to go get 2, right? And we get them paid. We're going to get those people paid that week. And that same week, we're going to get them to rank up. And as a team, so I'm going to go and be like, okay, well, Cheryl needs 250 on her right leg. Cheryl, you need 250 in your right leg. Al, you need this much on your left leg. We got to go. We're going to help them rank up. We're going to help them get this. And you get everybody motivated and excited. And we're going to help you find a way to get that 250 on your leg so you can rank up. And that gets Cheryl excited, right? So then Cheryl signs up Regina, and Regina's like, oh my God, we're going to get Regina, get her going this week. Regina got 2 people. Oh my God, you need 500 on the other leg. Let's go drop some volume on that. So we just kind of start helping each other as a team. And then we don't explain too much on the legs. We just start showing them as they start building. Then we start doing trainings on Zooms and how to build your organization, how to build your right leg, how to build your left leg, and then go from there, and then I'll start telling Regina, you have these team of people, work with these people. If they have any questions, let's get on a Zoom, And we'll just start helping them and showing them like everything that they can do, how they can get their product, how they get paid, and how they can go duplicate and keep the momentum going. So that's how we do it but we try to truly get them paid as soon as they start trying to do the business.
So when someone order a product, do you, before they have those results, do they start talking to their people right then?
I usually, if they ask me about the business, I'll tell them about it. If they don't ask me, I don't. When they want to buy a system, if they know about like, oh, is this network marketing? Well, then I'll tell them, oh, yeah, like if you go in with this kit, you can, like I had somebody today that they were in another network marketing company, but they loved the Zija products and they had heard about them and we gave them some samples at a meeting. So then they were like, we really want to do this, but we also want to kind of do this as a business. And I was like, all right, well, there's this kit and, you know, with this one, and then here's this diamond kit. So we ended up getting them on the diamond kit because they want to really do it as a business and they know so many people. So I said, okay, well, look, this is the way to do it. So they decided to do it like that. Not everybody will. It's really hard to. Like personally, me, now that I know of the business side of it, I can be like, Raymond, why didn't you ever tell me if I got in with a diamond kit, I could have gotten this. But I wasn't looking for that. I was just looking to lose weight and the business came after. So if he would have probably told me everything at one time, I'd have probably been like, nah, forget it. This is just like some business thing. I don't want to do it. So that's why I don't tell people about the business much. If they ask me, then I'll share it. If they don't, I won't say it. Yeah. I just think people off like that. I mean, I don't know, in my opinion.
No, that's fine, because honestly, to tell you the truth, with the system that you use, you say get your results first, and then be on it for 90 days so that you can get your results, and then share your story. You know, but if someone is asking and it's like, okay, well, hey, I'm in the middle of my story, but let me introduce you to Yoli. She has a great story. Or
right.
Someone else's story.
Yes. And so the main thing here that I'm going to share also as well is not to kill your market or kill your business. Like they say, don't burn the list. And one thing that our team does do that I keep telling people in Zija all the time, and I don't know, they just don't listen. But it's whatever. So social media is a very big aspect of the business, right? It's free marketing all day. And so we use social media a lot. And on our social media, on my social media, you'll never see, unless somebody tags me, but I try to like hide it all the time. You'll never see me put Zija, Moringa, or Super Mix ever on any of my stuff. And for the reason is that you pique people's interest, because what happens is all day long, if I tell Nancy, she's like, hey, Yoli, what are you doing to lose weight? Oh, I'm on this product. It's called Zija. Or I show her like Zija. Nancy is going to go Google Zija. She's going to go look for it on Amazon, who's already selling it by like a third marketer, somebody who had it on their shelf or it's expired, or how are you going to end up beating Amazon, right? When you can personally, what I do is I'll put this bottle of, not this one, right? But like a bottle of Super Mix, shaking it. And I'll be like, ooh, cannot go day without drinking this, or who's had theirs today? And it's just a bottle of Super Mix, right? So then I'll have people, or I'll, thank God with this product, I've lost so much weight, and boom, I'll just show a result of before and after. And so what that does is people's interest into my inbox. I don't even answer the question on there. I'll just be like, I'll send you a DM. So it sends them to I send them to my messenger, and that's where I start interacting with them one-on-one, answering their questions. And I'm like, hey, you know what? It's just easier if you just, why don't you give me your number, or can I call you? And I'll call them, and I'll just, if they hear my story, me talking, hey, you know what, what's going on? You know what, I went through that with the same thing you are. You feel a little bit more comfortable. You feel a connection, and it's easier to close it than me telling you, hey, I'm on this product called Zija, and you're going to go Google it, and you're going to go buy it directly, which you're not going to get the credit for, or you're going to go buy it on Amazon or any other thing like that. So it's easier to build the relationship and then tell them, hey, you know what? I can send you my wholesale link. You're going to get it at the same price I get it for. And, and we have that 3-month system for the price of 2 right now. So things like that. You won't lose them to Amazon or any other person. You will build a direct relationship with them. And then that's where you can tell them, once they buy the system, send them the link or whatever you want to do, and then follow up. Oh, wait, call me when you get the system so I can go over it with you. Boom, send them the list, the instructions that they're going to share with you guys. Hey, and how are you losing all this weight, Nancy? Oh, here's what I do and here's what I don't do. If you want to try that, if it works for you, perfect. But here it is. I shared it with you. 2 weeks in, follow up. Hey, how's it going? I'm so excited for you. Can't wait to hear your results. How's it going? That's it. They're going to tell you, hey, you know what? It's working for me. I've lost this much, or I've done this. Or you know what? It's not working for me. Oh, well, let's find out what's going on. Are you detoxing 2 to 3 times a week? Are you drinking enough water? Oh, I'm not taking the super mix every day, or I'm not taking the pills every day. Then you start finding out, well, you need to do it. It's a system that works together. So you follow up with him, and then you follow up with him in another 2 weeks. And that's how you keep going until they start getting results and they start, knowing how the system works. And then you can just kind of leave them on their own and follow up with them here and there. And then what we do is once we sign them up, we plug them into these groups we have on Facebook. So I have an all women's group on Facebook, and I plug in a lot of women. We don't sell Zija on there. We just share results, stories, testimonies. Hey, has anybody tried the miracle gel? Oh my God, yes. Or just things like that, because it's not only, it was just my group, but now I have different people from Zija adding people, which is fine. You all can be on there. So we don't share, hey, I have this on sale today. No, like it's just results, testimonies, recipes, stuff like that.
Yoli, I know you have a lot of people hitting you up, and it's hard to get to people all the time. Now, I know you've got a special way that you're doing that. Can you share that with the team real quick?
Yes, for sure. So what I decided to do is I made a video. And I had it edited by a friend of mine. And that video explains my testimony. So people, hey, what are you doing? So I'm not going to repeat my story. It's going to take me I used to do this every single day, all day long. And I'm just, I can't do this. So I recorded this video. It shares my testimony, and then it shares the system, the product. It explains me explaining the box and the system. And then I explain how to take it. And that's it. And I'm just like, hey, you guys, I was skeptical too. I'll see you, whatever. And I can't wait to hear your amazing results. So it's kind of like my testimony, an inspirational type of thing, and then a momentum, like, come on, let's get going. Join my, whatever, let's do this. And so it's actually a really, really good video. It's helped me so much, and it's helped so many people on my team and all around who's been using it. But it's just an easier way to explain everything than having to explain every single time to every single person. So what I do is I'll send them the video. I'm like, hey, here's a video of me. Check it out. Boom. I'll send them the video. When they ask me, I want to lose weight. Can you help me? Then I'll send them the video, right? I'll ask them all the questions I told you guys. How much weight are you trying to lose? And oh, well, look, this is what's worked for me. And I sent it to them. And then let me know what you think when you're done watching it. And then they'll message me every time. Oh my God, I want it. How much is it? See, I don't say how much is it on there or anything like that. I just. Hey,
I'm going to tell you guys. Oh, sorry about that, Yoli. Go ahead. I was going to tell everyone, listen, we've seen the video. It's amazing. Powerful.
It is amazing.
Can we get it? How do we get it?
So if you want the video, how many people want it? Let's see, because we got the video. We're going to send it to you in Messenger.
Yes, and we ask that you keep it in Messenger.
Right. Yoli say, do not put this on Facebook, online, anywhere. She sent this stuff to her team. So she said, hey, Al, y'all can share this stuff with your team. She's like, oh, we love you. I love you guys. So, oh, Yoli, oh my goodness. So yes, we'll message you guys and send you her video. It's amazing. It's
awesome.
Yeah, it's a great video.
So, yeah, you use a video. See, when people ask you about it, then that's when you just, oh, well, let me share you my friends. Look, this is the system I'm on. Like, here's my friend Yoli. Boom, and you just send them the video, and then let me know what you think about it after. And so then they'll just hit you up, and make sure you have that link for the 3:30 ready, because you're gonna sell them all day.
That's right. Hey guys, so we're gonna have 5 minutes. We're gonna have to close this call off. Anybody have any quick questions for Yoli? If you didn't get a chance to ask it, you better ask it now. Come on, throw it up. Nope. All right.
Well, Yoli, send me through a messenger. Tell me you were on Cheryl and Al's team, and if you have any questions or you need help with something, feel free to message me. And if any of y'all want to be on the women's group, I'll give Cheryl admin to it, and she can add you in there, and y'all can add your friends in there. Like I said, we don't sell anything on there. All we do is share in testimonies, results, recipes, and all that. We don't share anything. Sell anything on there.
Wow,
That's
awesome.
It's a motivational group.
Okay, great. Hey, Yoli, we want to thank you real quick. And if you have any closing words for the group, that's fine. I know you already gave a little close right there, but if you have anything you want to throw out for a minute or two, go ahead and do that. And we're going to close this call down.
I'm just going to say, like, if any of you guys, I'm excited for you all. And you know what? Give it, if y'all are in the weight loss system, give it your 110%. I'm on a mission for another 100 pounds, and I'll get there. I know I will. But don't give up. The products work 100%. And if for any reason something's not working for you, reach out to somebody. Reach out, to anybody. You can reach out to me. Dr. Johnson's really good about answering questions as well through his Facebook account. But don't give up. The products are proven to work. And so one thing I forgot to say, this is super.
Yes.
Yep.
To close a deal, you're always going to tell them. They're going to be like, I'm still kind of skeptical. Say, okay, well, you have nothing to lose. You got 30 days money back guarantee. If you don't get results, if you don't like the system, you don't like the way it tastes, you can return one sachet, call them 30 days right before, and they'll give you all your money back. So you have nothing to lose, but wait. You're not going to lose your money.
Love that. Hey, Yoli, before we close this call, you told us something that was really special that I didn't hear, or maybe I missed it.
About the results?
Yes, about using the products, you'll get the results slower. But how do you share that? What's the way that you accelerate the results?
How do you double or triple?
When you respect, go ahead. You know what we're talking about?
Okay. Yes. Okay. So if the system is proven to work, right? If you eat clean, you're going to double your results. And if you work out and exercise, then you're going to triple your results. So
that's powerful. Twice as fast, 3 times as fast, depending on what you do. And oh, guys, hey, we got so excited and everything because Yoli was on the call. We did not share. She has a list of foods to eat. You showed the list of foods to eat?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So I must have blanked out. I know I saw the one of the list of foods not to eat.
Carb deprived.
I'm carb deprived, baby. Okay. Hey, thanks a lot, Yoli. We appreciate you. Everybody unmute and say thank you to Yoli. All right.
You're welcome.
Excellent information. Thank you so
much.
much.
And if you know what, the name of my women's group is called Women Achieving Wellness. Go look up that group, and I'll add you all to it, and you can add your friends in there. And that way, maybe if they're on the fence, put them in that group. They'll see people results and stuff, and then they'll hit you back up later and tell you, hey, you know what? I'm ready to get on the system.
Outstanding. Women Achieving Wellness. It's a Facebook group, right?
Yes.
Awesome. All right, guys, I'm going to stop the recording right now if I know how.